Today we'll be venturing deep into the jungles of Puerto Rico, exploring a multi-million-dollar resort, a village of mansions and pools, empty streets and crumbling buildings, whisper of a dream now left to rot. Not far from here, hidden deeper in the hills, a mansion watches over the coast, abandoned and tied to the island's cartel history. Join us in uncovering these forbidden places.
There's a great story about all this. There's a very cool story about why all this is here. We are here in Puerto Rico. Never been to Puerto Rico, and it's actually a whole different place than I expected. It just shows how uneducated we are in the US, the actual states, because this is a US territory, but I'm kidding, I kid you not. I've never been to Puerto Rico. I didn't know anything about it when I got here. I've only been here for 2 days before this video is even starting, and it is awesome and it's really freaking cool. Now this place has no actual name, but there's some really cool history on this. What it was there was a guy, he's now 83 years old. At the time doing this, it's been about 20 or so years. He lived in Chicago his whole life. He ended up flying back here to do his dream, which was building all these random cool, old and cool style, beautiful mansions and having people stay in them and making his own resort out of it, almost like his own utopia. We're deep in the mountains here and it's really cool, but the problem is the government shut him down because when he built this, he had no permission, no permits, no nothing. He just kept building and building and building. And if you're wondering how he got his money, he didn't even necessarily have the money. He just kept maxing out his credit cards, telling the banks, let's do this, let's keep building. And he built so much, he's in debt, probably in the millions, he's in debt. He never paid his debt off and he never got to finish this because the government shut him down. And now it's been sitting here for I think over like 10 years or more. I don't know what's going on, no one does. So let's explore what I'm calling it, the apocalyptic village of Puerto Rico. So we're starting off obviously in the back right now. Very colorful. Look how they were doing their seats. I mean, this guy had a lot of cool like ideas and what he wanted to do, but nothing was regulated. It was all funded through himself. So he could have did anything he wanted. And that's exactly what he was doing. It's a very interesting idea. It looks like this would have been like a downstairs bar right here. Looks like this would have been like a cool area to kind of like place his drinks. Because over here you can look to the right. This looks like a little storage place. Now it's just a bunch of chairs and who knows. But what I like about his idea is like, for example, even down here, he had like cool little architecture, like murals and colorful bricks, ceramics on the ground. He was very talented. And if you look over here for this architecture, it's like a very like, you know, Spanish, Spain kind of look I'm getting. A good vibe from it. It's so sad how like the government stopped this guy. He could have had something really good going on. The government loves to just stop a lot of people from having fun, but let's look at the other side of it, right? Even the rail system had a cool art to it. You know, we have to appreciate everything because it was one man trying to achieve his dream here to make it all work. These chairs have been sitting here for a while. The vines are growing right over them. I just like how they look. Oh, there is an upstairs. Right here, let's go check it out. Now check this out. They use like cogs, I think they call them cogs or almost like razor cutting things to create this rail system, which is so unique and different. I bet you he did almost all of this himself. I'm assuming a lot of this is like a shell now, most likely. Gotta be careful where we're walking. Let's go upstairs. It's the colors that make this really nice. Another bar was over here, it seemed. So this could have been like if I'm not mistaken, more like the lounge. A very just kind of chill area to hang out on, kick it, get your drinks, while maybe the other places in the front or on the other side was just where they were all supposed to like sleep and stay. But look at this. Look at this right here. That's cool. The wood still looks good. Wasn't, you know, hit by any weather damage. All of this is cool. The ceramic glass. I think it's ceramic, right? Or if I'm not mistaken, If it is something different, let me know in the comments down below. I like how they were doing this. They put the glass up there. And again, just to clarify, this was never fully finished. This is an unfinished project he had. Doors and everything are all smashed in. The view's nice. We're literally like in the jungle. Everything's so overgrown. This one said singer. They went with like a beige, green, and blue color for this whole thing. The steps here are really cool. Look how they did them. So this area is cool. The higher we get, we can see everything. It's really nice. I like this bar, this little one right here in the corner, tucked away. You know, Puerto Rico is known for their rum. So this could have been a dope place to just get your best rum, hang out on the rooftop bar, right? And just kind of look at the whole view we had going on. Check this out. Don't exactly know what we're getting here, but it's definitely some sort of like great mural. It's a piece of something. Maybe like, I don't know, it looks like an animal. Maybe, oh, I think it's a horse. Looks like it could have been like a horse. I can't believe we're out here. Jesus, I'm in Puerto Rico. Oh my God. I love this. Look at the floor. All different colors. They did a good job. Let's go to the edge here and look out and see what it looks like. See how everything's so overgrown? Oh my God. I almost could have fell right there. Holy crap. All right, never mind. We're staying right here. I think I could have died right there, actually. Jesus. I'm going to tell Steve to watch out when it gets near there. All right. Maybe it's time to kind of head down now and work our way around. But over here is cool. I just noticed this. Look at this. There's always something like new to look at. Looks like some sort of house. That's a house, or I don't know what that is. Whatever they are, I like the patterns. So I will say, we've been to a few places on this, you know, whole channel on YouTube that are kind of similar to this, but some of them got approved. There was this one place we did in New Jersey. It was called Greek's Playground, if you watched that video. This guy built everything, called it like a theme park or amusement park, and he did it all for the kids, and he recreated and recycled everything he got to build so much cool things. And the government approved it, and it did well. But when he died, nobody wanted to pick it back up. So everyone has their own cool ideas, and I think sometimes, man, it sucks because this could have been cool. Like, look at the grand way to get up here. And I just noticed this too. I'm noticing this right now. That's a horse. I want to go outside now and go to the statues that we seen coming in here when we were freaking out. Because obviously, we don't want to get caught by anyone here. Now we're gonna make our way down. Maybe I'll check out over there on the right. There was that huge statue, I think, like over there. Gotta be careful right here, though. Gotta walk on the actual structure. Oh, a lizard. Scared me. Some guy's luggage dropped over there. See, even this, though, see how he did? We gotta give him it. He had this whole area, like, cleaned up nice. A walking path. This looked like, oh, yep, it was a big palm tree right here. It was probably really cool looking. All through his own ideas and what he wanted to do. Now, this is strange. I like it, though, a lot. Bunny statue in the front. I didn't know what it was from the back. Some sort of bunny. See, this led over to that thing. Looks like maybe it was like a gazebo. Let's just check it out. Wow, we can't even walk over there. Take a little gander. A little glance at it, huh? These are one of these places that the neighbors here are upset with it because it's more of an eyesore to them now. So they don't want anyone here. They're over this place. It's a little, little tricky subject. Maybe we can get in from here. Wow, dang. This is really awesome. There's a boat down there. Why is there a boat down here? No freaking way. This was the pool. The pool was in the center. It overlooked everyone. So his idea was to kind of like have paddle boats and to just go around here. It's very small, but it is unique. But it looks like you could have just went in there and just swam. Definitely a different creation. I love that layout. Now the place is just being held up barely by like these things. They do that a lot in Italy to try to preserve things. I forgot what they're called. And here's the pool. Look at that. It's a pretty big pool though. If you think about it, this is a massive pool. And it even went under there. I'm glad I walked in here. I really wouldn't have thought that. So one thing about exploring when you do stuff like this is you got to be careful about obviously caving in. So you got to walk on like the beams. Try to find the beams and walk on things, just so you don't cave in.
You hear it? What is up, explorers? I'd like to thank today's sponsor, you guys, for my viewers, everyone who's been donating monthly on Patreon, and for those who have been buying my merch on the Exploring Crew store. So because I don't get a lot of brand deals like other channels do, I use the money that you guys give me to help support my team costs and my production costs. Now, team costs are like my mom helping me with the Exploring Crew store, or like my editors who make these beautiful videos that you guys watch every single Sunday, or even my brand manager who helps keep my business running behind the scenes. Now, my production costs are things like my hotels, my food, my flights. They cost a lot of money, and I'm not even staying in 6-star hotels, 5-star hotels, and I'm definitely not flying first class either. So whether you guys support every month on Patreon or even just one time through buying the merch on the Exploring Crew store, it all goes a long way and it keeps this show on the road. Explorers, if you have never checked out the Exploring Crew merch store, or if you haven't in a long time, the link in the description down below. Check it out. I have multiple new drops coming every single month. We sell photos, we sell unique like trading cards. I just got brand new merch. Check it out. It says Exploring Crew, and the Japanese letter up top stands for rebellious, being rebellious. In the back is also, in my favorite, some of the coolest merch out there. Again, guys, we only drop the finest merch ever, but it just goes well with what I like to do. I like anime, I like being rebellious, I like this kind of explore, I like street art. So for me, this is one of my favorite hoodies. This is some of the best quality merch you can get. It's like going to the store and buying something at the mall, like even better. Now, if you have never checked out my Patreon, or if you haven't in a while either, my Patreon is in the link in the description down below. I have a reward tier list that for the price of a coffee, one time a week, you can get your name posted at the end of my credits for every single video. Oh, one more thing. Did I mention if you join Patreon, I have a Discord access so we can talk all day? Once again, guys, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Again, you guys are the real sponsor and also my favorite sponsor. Let's get back into the video.
And again, we gotta look out over this. You know, you had the whole good rooftop bar up there we were at. Got Steve trying to get in here. He hasn't even seen me yet. Amateur hour. There he goes. Yeah, you got some boats down there. Yeah, wow, this pool went up to like 12 feet or something. Of course there's no permits. Look at this. The pool is like over people's heads here. I don't even think you're allowed to even do that. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I don't think so. Now we have to be careful. Don't want to walk on a step and cave in. See how this path looks? It's so overgrown. When I go to like Japan a lot of places in Japan really look like this. The same thing. Steve said there's someone here. So hang on. He's over there. Steve's over there. I didn't see him. Are they pit bulls or something? Are they small?
They're decent size, but you just never know.
Yeah, dogs? Okay. Alright, we'll wait. Should we skip the building?
They're like literally there.
Okay. We're gonna ditch the building and just look at it through the drone because it's completely unfinished anyway. There's mansions up front that has cars there, and probably way cooler than that. It's deja vu again, back at the rabbit. But we're gonna go this way now. Now you can see the rabbit, the ears are down and stuff. That's cool. It's like a little ghost tower now. Nothing's there. It's all empty, never finished. That rooster, man, oh my God. Wow. Can't go up there. It's gone. This is really interesting. Look how big this bed is. It's like they were going for the Alice in Wonderland theme. This place was totally about the Alice in Wonderland theme. Overly sized big bed, the rabbit down there, the colors, everything. It's giving that off. This is so cool. And it goes all the way back there. Nice little pond to walk and hang out on. Let's go walk on it to the other side. Hopefully it holds us. I love that. They did a great job. Well, we'll go inside here, see what's going on. First thing I noticed as I step foot in this house is the piano. Completely destroyed. Left behind. Destroyed, everything's smashed. The locals just screwed everyone up here. But anyways, yeah, the locals seem to have messed everything up here. But if you look out, this was their view. You know, they had like this private little area with the fence. They were able to walk here and see their bridge. That, you know, the same bridge we just walked on a second ago. I think it's really cool. The way the light would shine in here. They had some luxury furniture sets over there. A boot chair, a barrel. No, it's like a barrel chair. Look at this, it's Universal furniture, it's still in the box. Grand Renaissance. I love that. Made in China, all right. So that's what you guys can get if you want your furniture. What I'm getting from all this, guys, is what his idea was, and it really makes more sense now, is, let me put my tripod here. It seems what he was doing is, he had 4 mansions built. This is for the families, right? The families, they get together, they spend the time here, they drink, they have their fun, whatever. And then they had the place in the back left, which was gonna be a place for, like, I'm assuming multiple families, like a regular standard hotel room with like 100 different people can stay in there. And then on the right side of that was the pool and the layout, and the other side was gonna be their whole, it's like, it was a whole club room, right? 3 different floors of bars, you can look out and hang out. That's what this was, and he had a great idea going. I love this. It really sucks what happened. All right, we're now going through their hallway. What do we got here, huh? How luxury was this bathroom? It wasn't even finished yet, huh? No sink, no mirror was done. It was coming though. I barely fit in here to get inside to the bathroom. That's a freaking creepy ass face. Dang. Imagine we came here in the summer. This was for like a TV stand and a closet, I think. All rotted out. But what's interesting is their back floor here. Bunch of different murals and paintings. Starting off with this one, actually. This is the old San Juan, I think, fort, if I'm not mistaken. This is what it looks like. They had a whole garden that would have been here on all sides. You can look and see this right here. Paintings of murals on each side. This bed frame is massive though, but not like the other one outside. The other one outside was insane. And if you look out, you had your grand entrance right there, huh? You just roll up your car in here. Under us was the garage. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's looking safe. Yeah, it looks safe. All right, I can do it. All right, guys, as promised, Steve did it. I'm gonna do it. A little nervous. I think I weigh more than Steve, actually. I hope I'm good. Jeez. Oh my God, it's scary. Get me the fudge up here. Okay. So actually, this is just the roof, but it's chill. I thought there was gonna be more up here. I thought it was another room or a house, but no, it's just so you can look out. I kind of like this better. I would love to just work out here in the morning. Little chill workout with some coffee. What's in here though? Oh wow. Can't even walk down there. Looks like just an empty little room though. Gotta check it out, right? To be honest, this would be my man cave. In fact, if I owned this place, I would live right here. Seriously, I love this. You even had your own little private bathroom right here. That would have been your bathroom. You're chilling. Cool place above, looking out. Dang, I would have loved to be up here. Okay. So we did this house. Did the houses down there. Let's go to this one across the street. I would say it's not the craziest place, but I picked this one as my first place to do in Puerto Rico because it's unique and it's not too hard. It's gonna take me all day. We have places that we're doing, I'm not even kidding, that will take all freaking day exploring. Some of them were military bases from the government, but it's much, much more than just that. And it really shows how they use our tax money, I'll tell you that. Well, I love this little gate. Very interesting, actually. But I am about to cut myself out to the other side. Here we go. Let me tell you, the stuff we're doing after is gonna blow your mind. Oh, little lizard guy down there. What is this, a cradle, playpen? Yeah, like a little place to keep the baby busy. Man, these roosters need to chill. All I do is hear them this whole time. Very dark area here, but there is nothing left in any of this. It seems like their flagship mansion is the one we were just at across the street. That's obviously for sure. And this is weird to have in here. Like these metal stairs, I don't know, it doesn't seem, maybe that's just how it goes here, I don't know. Whatever could have been here is obviously gone now. I love this side though, the pillars are great. Great addition to the place. As I look down, I can see like some old, like super old shoes, both sides. I mean, the guy who owns this is in his 80s, like I said. It could be his shoes. All right. Once again, that look like little ghost houses, like haunted little houses to me. Look at that bad boy though, huh? Oh, two left, I think, yeah?
I think so.
God dang it, the only way in here is through this mirror. Like window. That was not the easiest thing I had to do, I'll tell you that. So this one has a lot of their old wood. Probably was used to building at one time. But there doesn't look like anything else. It has the same layout as the other place we were just at with these staircases I was talking about. Again, it's all unfinished. I mean, they had horses here though. Look at that, they were saddling up stuff. Look at this. He doesn't even know I'm in here. Seems like their TV was kicked in or something. Yeah, I guess we'll head upstairs. An old lantern. Okay. This one had a lot of things. The bed frame, his kid or grandchildren lived here. That's a shame, the government kicked them all out. He definitely used this one as his workhouse. You got all this stuff in the back, different chandeliers and stuff for light fixtures. Probably was his son's room or something. The border was like all sports equipment. Seemed like his child. He had a boy and a girl. Had this room, pink walls. All right, guys, we're gonna start into the back because we're on a main road. After we film everything in the back, we'll come back out. Puerto Rico is a whole different place. Look at, they blocked it off. Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. Wow. Like a whole jungle, bro. All right. And now you get the view from the outside that every neighbor sees. All of this that we just finished and explored. And this is the odd part. So there's a lot of things in this one, but it makes me believe that maybe the old guy lived here, maybe their family member lived here, and they kicked them out. I don't know, but the car is dirty. It looks like it's abandoned, but it's hard to say. I'm not gonna go in. I just wanna show you it because I personally think it is abandoned. And one of the reasons why is because, well, it's dirty. Tires completely popped. Well, almost. It hasn't been driven in a while. Personally, I believe it's abandoned. It's the same kind of structure and everything like the other one. They have all their lights and fixtures that was used to try to build it. Old fat screen TV. I think it's abandoned, but I'm nervous to go in. This is cool though, how they had like these entrances in. There was a few ways to get inside here. And it is, I love this. This was a cool Explorer. It's our first Explorer, and we're actually not finished. So when we first got here, we were freaked out because it's a main road. You know, we got the cars, we got all these people. So we kind of just like we said, we like ran down there. Oh my God. Wow, every island we go to is freaking hot, bro. You even got a leaf in your hair.
No way.
Got it out, look at it.
That's probably been with me the entire Explorer.
I think so. So, Steve drove us in a ditch.
You want to try?
And now we're stuck here. Just force it, bro. Hang on, let's see what we're actually stuck on. All right, we have the car here. All right, this is okay. What are we actually stuck in? Holy shit. All right, let me try. I mean, it could be bad luck, but let me get us out of here.
Oh my God. Actually, we shouldn't have turned it all the way to the right. Oh my God, dude. There's no way.
I think we're literally stuck.
No fucking way. I think it's just digging itself. But go four-wheel drive. Come on, four-wheel drive. It better work. Four-wheel drive's not working.
It wasn't even working, no.
What if you backed up?
What's the odds of us getting stuck, dude? This is the worst luck. Hey, excuse me. Do you have a shovel? We have to get it. We're stuck. We have to dig ourselves out. It's the worst luck we've had today, bro. The worst luck ever. Check this out. I mean, we might have to get a shovel because look, if we put the one on this side, this is the tire that's stuck. Yeah. So if I dig myself out with like a little like shovel, then we could put a board underneath. We should be able to get out. I can just reverse backwards. We can't reverse backwards till we, I think, dig that out. I don't know, Steve. Steve did park there, but
Hey, listen. This is all Josh's bad luck, not mine.
I don't know.
Josh, you slipped.
I did slip.
Your camera dropped.
I did actually.
This happened, and let's not forget the past 2 days. I don't even know you got it on camera, but the past 2 days have been terrible for Josh.
That's true. That's
This
true.
is all your fault.
There has been a lot of bad luck Explorers.
And also, I will say, you told me to turn the wheel and back up.
I did.
And that actually led to that pothole right
Maybe it did, maybe, but either way, we're stuck now, but we're gonna get out. I could go forward maybe if you think.
Try going forward to see if the board can help you a little bit. Yep, there we go. Yep.
Oh, almost. I'm gonna go straight and then take a right. Ready? Yeah! Thank you. All right, let's keep the show on the road. Peace out, pothole.
After leaving that apocalyptic village, I made my way toward Aguada, a town on Puerto Rico's west coast, with a long history dating back to the early 1500s. But beyond the city limits, something hidden waits. Deep in the hills sits an abandoned drug lord's mansion, a decaying relic from Puerto Rico's darker past.
What? This is like in Japan, where they advertise something and they drive around. I don't know what they're saying. They got a whole speaker system going.
50% de descuento.
Hell yeah!
Hasta 5 años. Vea nuestro shopper en Facebook, Palacio de Oro Boca. Para más información, llámanos al 877-7576 o visite.
Guys, comment below. What are they advertising? It's got to be something. We are literally 3 minutes away. We're getting so tired, or at least I am. What I think it's like, it's so hot here that I got so sweaty that it just caused this to just hit me. But the place we're at right now is called Terra Nova.
Well, the mansion is somewhere here.
So it's not this one, but apparently this one says for sale as well. Where is the place? It looks like it would have been over here. Oh, it's over here. So we're walking up to it, guys. Watch the big reveal. Now, there's a lot of mystery about this mansion. And I'm going to tell you about it once we get closer to the back end of this place. But again, it was once owned by one of the biggest drug lords around here, and his name was Junior Capsula. And we'll talk about him again when we get there. And this is all speculation and rumors from other people in the area. It's a big mystery on why this place is still kind of maintained on the outside, but no one goes in at all, and no one lives here. And if this is a place that people keep maintaining, why aren't they fixing the inside up? There's so much mystery here. I don't get it. And it's been sitting here exactly the same for so long. Look at this spot. We're trying to rush over there. And here we are. The drug dealer's craziest mansion. Sitting here on the beach. Watch this. The doors are wide open. Windows are smashed. And it's been like this, explorers. You won't believe this. So weird to see a mansion like this. Worth so much money. With like the beautifulest view ever. Apparently back in the heyday, there was another house here, but that's completely gone now. But it's just the thought of owning something like this right here and just leaving it like this. That's what's crazy. All right, explorers, this is a crazy place. I've been to a lot of mansions and houses in my life, but nothing as good as this for a view, except what we did in Montserrat, which was really cool. This place in particular is worth well over $1 million. The location itself is amazing, and apparently a guy named Junior Capsula, which is like the AKA of Pablo Escobar, that's his almost level of drug dealing and how violent he was, owned this place. Now, he went through so much crazy stuff that he had to get his face changed with different surgeries to keep him away from the cops, and he did very well for a long time until he eventually got caught and he was arrested. And after so many years, they did a deal where he was able to snitch or say something, whatever, to the police, and then they let him get out of jail. Or they did a trade or some sort. And no one has ever seen him or talked to him since. But rumor has it that he owns this mansion, and he has his people still maintaining it. And maybe one day he'll be back here. Now, that's the rumor of Puerto Rico on this place. If there is another story, I don't know what it is. But if someone else knows, put it down below. But there could be a lot of conspiracies about this. I think the story kind of makes some sense here, especially a mansion like this that anyone could have picked up and bought by now, and someone's maintaining this the outside, enough for someone to either buy it or do something. And I had a local who I voice recorded their story. It's the girl who I'm exploring with, tell us her side, and this is what she thinks, so hear it.
To belong to Junior Capsula, who was like the Pablo Escobar of the Caribbean, of both Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. And he was so big that he had to basically undergo surgeries to change his face to run from the police so that he wouldn't get caught. And I think he spent a number of years in prison before eventually he was released, because they used him as kind of like an informant in order to capture, other crimes and other people. And they released him, but ever since he was released, he's never, nobody's seen him around again. He kind of just disappeared. Maybe there is a connection to Junior Capsula, which is why the house is still sitting there.
And that's what she said, and she's an urban explorer here in Puerto Rico. So we're gonna go inside. We're gonna see what's actually left here. So you can tell, obviously, right off the bat, other people have been here. There's some graffiti all over this in the back. Nonetheless, I'm very excited to have spent the last first day here in Puerto Rico doing these locations, as they're just special and different. And this is stuff you normally don't see in the USA, but you'll still find places similar to this house, at least there, especially in California. Oh boy, here we go. Hey. So here we are. We're starting off right here in the kitchen. All marble, Looks beautiful here, you know? No, to be honest, it's looking better than I thought, I'll tell you that. I thought there was gonna be way more spray paint or graffiti or some sort here, but there's not. It's like exploring in a California spot, honestly, it really is. Feels like just California. I wonder what this was, because this wasn't the door or the entrance. Maybe someone's bed? Like a circle bed could go there. All you hear is like the waves and the wind roaring. But look at that. Welcome to the crib, huh? It's like MTV exploring the crib. This was the front door. And look at this, I didn't even notice. The front door is literally wide open. Anyone could walk in here. Anyone could explore it. There's no signs that says no trespassing. It's literally wide open. It's like the weirdest thing. Especially because it had 4-car garage as well. And over here was a beautiful stained glass. Check that. They put a lot of work into this. Some people's graffiti's on the wall, but it's very empty. But it's, I think for me personally, exploring this place is more about the outside, obviously, than the inside. It's empty, but like a gem, huh?
Yeah, no, I like it.
Go through this spiral marble staircase, all right? It's been a long day. Let me tell you. Look at that. Oh my God, explorers. You wonder why we're here. This is beautiful. There's a bird in here. Is he trapped? Oh, look at this. This was for the hot tub. It's not finished. That's weird. It looks like they took it out or something. This was amazing. This was like a cool like hot tub jacuzzi. And this is, yeah, can't really see outside. You could look out over here though. Look at that. Yeah, this video is pretty much a run and gun. I'm nervous about being in here just because, I mean, I just don't know what's going on with this place. But clearly, after so long, what are they gonna do to fix it? People still have their spray paint cans over there. Now that's a shame. Not the spray paint in this place. Very great though. Their bathrooms were luxurious. Okay, so the reason why it's like this is because someone actually took the copper and metal and they scrapped the place. What they did is they took what they can so they can sell it. So that's why it looks like this. So again, we're going back a long time. No one cares about this in some way or shape or form. I don't know what's going on. Bro, this is one of the coolest abandoned views I've seen.
It's nice.
You like it?
It's really freaking nice.
God, we did good today. Check this out. Look at the date, 2022. It's literally 2025. So it goes back even longer than I thought for graffiti in this bathroom or in this whole place. The whole place, not just the bathroom. Guys, I can't make this up. We just got back to the car after doing the mansion and it doesn't start. And there's a car behind us that's just sitting here blacked out. I don't know who it is. I don't know what's going on, but our car does not start anymore. It wants to start and it doesn't. And I hear a ticking sound. Yeah. It makes me feel like the battery's dead. I'm gonna ask these guys for help, guys. The people at the car are just with their dogs and we just asked them for a jump. They're not the ones who did our car bad, thank God. I think, bro, honestly, Steve, I think we just left one of our lights on. I really think it's just the lights we left on. Maybe. That's what I'm guessing. But I mean, though, they have, I think they got jumpers in the back. I'm not sure, but they're gonna help us out. Either way, they're really cool. They got family in my hometown, so that's epic. That's brownie points or something. Really? So they just said they got cable, so I'm gonna pop this trunk and hopefully this is the problem. I mean, I never rented a car and had an issue before, so We'll just
too.
make sure to keep our lights on. This is, Steve, what's the odds of twice getting stuck for different occasions? That does not happen. We really have bad luck, or I got bad luck.
Not me. I still think it's you.
This is not good for Puerto Rico, bro. I can't find it either.
Yeah, it's supposed to be somewhere near.
Where is it? I popped it enough just to lift it.
Oh, I found it. Wait, lift it? I can feel it. I'm literally touching it. Bro, it's right here. I'm literally touching it.
God, I got it. You have the thing for it?
The thing for what?
Right there, you take that, you pop it out right here, and we put it over here to hold it.
Bro, I don't even know.
What do you mean? Right here. Take this thing. Push it back. Push it back. Yeah, this way. Take it out. Yep. It should pop out. No?
Maybe this.
Oh, this one. Okay, yeah. And just place it in one of these holes. Right there, usually. Right there, perfect. Heck yeah. And the battery should, yeah. Right there. Thanks, bro. Heck yeah.
We're gonna jump.
Yeah, we're gonna give my battery some juice. We're gonna get back to life and things are gonna go back to normal. Bad luck will go away.
Let's hope.
Update, guys. We're getting a jump right now. This is our second time stuck today. No one would believe that with our luck, but it's true. Thank God we got these people saving our asses. Update, guys. Getting a jump. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yes! We're back, baby! We're back! That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a rental.
Thank you.
Hold them.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, maybe the water needs gone.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah, you might be right.
Scary.
It's been working for 4 days so far. So we're getting there.
I don't know.
Yeah, I could have left the light on, but maybe not. We're gonna ride it for a bit. If it does it, if it does it again, at least we know.
Yeah, just let it down. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, bro.
Take care.
Have a good one. Have a good one. All right, guys, we are back at the Airbnb on our first video of here in Puerto Rico.
What's going on? The bad luck we had was like really crazy. Have you ever had your car stuck for 2 separate occasions on the same day? Never in my life, except today. And then I fell, and I'm not kidding. This is how I fell today. This is from today. That's my bad luck. I mean, I fell, and we got our car stuck twice, and yeah, my ankle twisted. It kind of hurts, but it's getting better. It should be fine tomorrow. So there's a lot coming out, especially in tomorrow's spot, but I'm not going to blabber anymore. I'd rather you guys wait till next week, see what's popping. But this is the first day, the first episode here in Puerto Rico. If you're new here, please subscribe, guys. It costs a lot of money to film these videos. I have a Patreon in the link in the description down below. If you want to donate, it would cover, the airplane tickets, the food, the gas, and these Airbnbs just to film these adventures. Thank you guys, seriously. And I have merch. I'm wearing it right now. This is Beyond the Dark merch. Anyways, guys, just get out there and explore. Peace and thanks for watching. Bye. Huge shout out to my Patreon tier supporters, especially to Urban Legends and Beyond, Austin Bond, Bobby, Olmstead, Melissa Valine, Haunted 1821, Jason, Skylar Guidry, Echo, Molly and Emily, and Tim F., also known as Chef.